So open your Anaconda Navigator, then after that launch your Jupyter Notebook, then it will be open in file default web browser. Here open documents, then project code. Then here we are having two types of code. One is like just a project code, like without using hyperparameter tuning. Here we are using hyperparameter tuning. So first we will see about how without hyperparameter tuning is working and giving a prediction result. So here the main aim of this project is we need to predict whether the customer will do the business with us or not. Okay, so here we have a output, and here we have some details of the each and every customers, and here we imported some basic packages and then read out the data set, and then just checking the information, and then just checking whether null values are there or not, and then after that just checking the duplicate available in our dataset or not. Then here we just see the output of the churn. So here the no, that is the business will be not end with here 5,000 people are there, and yes will be a 2,000 people. Here we are checking churn in pie chart, then we are using some we are replacing some total changes, and then after this we are using some df.temp column, and then we are checking how the data is there. That is, this and all object type of data is available, so we need to convert this object type of data into an encoding, that is categorical encoding we need to do. So just for checking that one, and then here I am segregating each and every group into an age wise. Okay, that is year of experience wise we are checking, and here we are plotting the graph based on that, and then here we are using churn with each and every attributes, how they are performing, and then here we are using LM plot, and after LM plot we are showing a bar plot of churn, and after this we are going to do pre-processing. In pre-processing we are doing the just we are checking some important attributes by using heat map. Then after this we are dropping some unwanted data. Then after dropping some unwanted data we are going to get the dummies of each and every attribute. So dummies and label encoding also one method only. So here we are using dummies, and here we are concatenating all the dummies. After concatenating all the dummies we are evaluating the algorithm. First of all we need to use train data to train the algorithm and test data to test the algorithm. So here we are dividing our data set into two types, train and test splitting. Then after that we are using some machine learning algorithm like decision tree, some other algorithm, but here I am applying classifier by using function. Okay, so whenever I am passing the data I will be get a output result of this is the parameters decision tree, xtrain, xtest, ytrain, ytest. So I am getting an accuracy score and report how it's training, and then logistic regression, and then SVM, and then random forest, and then XGBoost. Then finally we are using AdaBoost also. Okay, so this is the way you can do your churn prediction, but here we are not using any hyperparameters. Like for example, if you take a random forest, we just using the importing the random forest algorithm and we train the input algorithm. But in other code we are doing with hyperparameter tuning. So hyperparameter tuning is one of the method we can find exactly what we need to pass in within the parameter. Okay, so here you can see same thing only we are doing, but after applying the standard scalar I am using Keras, and then I am using the simple artificial neural network algorithm and initializing some weights and some activation function. Okay, so after applying these weights and activation function, if I compiled each and every data with iteration 100 times, we will be get an output result history of each and output result. Okay, here you can see it's training, that is iterating for 100 times. After iterating for 100 times, we will be get a output results. So here 27, 28, like that, it's training. Then after this we will be get a history of how the model is trained and his summarized history of how the model is lost. Okay, we will get an output result. Then we are going to predict the result by passing the test data. Then we will be conclude with accuracy score. Okay, so here I got a iteration 70 times, and then we have still 30, 70, we have 20 time remaining, we have iteration. So just wait for a few minutes, then it will be run. Then after it's running, we will be get a result here. Okay, this is for history, model history. Here we are checking, this is the model history, and here we are getting the summary loss. Then after that accuracy score we are getting 85%. So this is the way you can do hyperparameter tuning for chain application.